What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got another truck mod we're going to throw on today. I'm actually way too excited for this because it's literally like a $100 mod, and I actually got it from Savannah for a birthday present, but I finally got around to getting them powder coated and getting ready to get them on the truck. So let me show you what we got. So I apologize in advance for the wind noise. My truck's hooked to the trailer, so I'm just going to do this in the gravel instead of pulling it in the shop because I don't want to unhook from the trailer and I need it. But this is my 2005 Silverado 1500. This mod applies to 99 to 07 classic 1500s. They make them for, these ones are for 1500 because that's what I have. But here's what we got. I have the 6-inch rough country suspension lift on this. So an option with that is the kicker bars, which kicker bars pretty much go from the back cross member there, that little hole, up to the frame, and it's just extra support for the front end. Well, I wanted them for two reasons, because I like to overbuild the front ends. Like, I have all kryptonite parts, and these are literally 33s. It's way overbuilt for what wheels I have on it. And they also give you something else to powder coat to look nice and shiny and cool. So that's what we did. So here they are, powder coated Illusion Cherry, looking absolutely nuts in the sun right now. Kind of a nice little workbench to have the trailer, honestly. So these brackets, everything, Illusion Cherry powder, and then that will match the control arms, lift kit, knuckles, all of it's Illusion Cherry. So super pumped. Those are gonna look sick hanging down under the truck, especially because I have a body lift too. You should be able to see them. But yeah, they look, powder coat came out nuts. But that's beside the point. It should be a very easy and straightforward install. This is everything you'll get in the box right here, except these will obviously be, it's like a hammered finish, grayish black color. They're powder coated factory, but I wanted them this color. So this is everything you'll get in the box. And I'm assuming I just gotta throw these bushings together. I'm just gonna mess with this stuff and put everything together I can. And then we'll dive into the truck and I will actually show you what to do. My powder coater, who I gave the box, must have thrown away the instructions, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm probably gonna either look those up or figure it out. It's like 4 bolts, 4 different sets of bolts, so it can't be that hard. So give me a second and I'll be right back with you. So the bushings are obviously very self-explanatory. This is taking me 30 seconds, but I'll show you on the last one. Push it in from each side. Grab this little guy's little sleeve, line it up, and you need a hammer for these. Just send them in there. There, perfect. So those are completely assembled. That's our kicker bars themselves. That's all it is. It's literally a steel bar that goes from the frame to the rear cross member and just makes the front end stiffer and supports it. So the more support, the better, right? So guys, the instructions kind of suck, but the first thing you got to do is use a magnet tool, reach through that hole and drop a bolt down through here and the other side. I thought we had to drill them, but I guess we don't. So part of that's better, worse for me, because my magnet is across town at my house. So we're gonna pack everything up in the truck and drive across town and then drop these stupid bolts through here and bolt these things on. It's just a bolt on, and this should be really easy. I'm just in the wrong spot, so I'll talk to you guys in a second. So I thought this magnet tool only had a use like when you lost things. That's the only time I ever used it, but this works like way too easy. So there's the hole. I know it's hard to show you. Reach through here like this and set it down in there. It's actually way easier than I thought it would be. So yeah, let me get this one in there. We got those bolts in. We're gonna take these brackets. These are for the rear, for the transmission cross member. These are for the front cross member of the lift kit. Take 2 nuts and get down there and throw these on there. I don't know which hole yet. I gotta look at the instructions, but one sec. So once again, the instructions totally suck. But what I'm getting is we put this on here like this, facing furthest from the front of the truck, and use this front hole, so like this. I'm gonna run with that, and then at the end, if we can use a switch, it's obviously not a big deal. Throw nuts on that and leave it loose, and yeah. So the driver's side's actually hitting this skid plate, which is no big deal to take off, but I don't really want to take it off because it's my transfer case. So I don't know if that's right, but I'll update you at the end of the video because I don't know yet. We're gonna find out right now. So the front crossmember ones went surprisingly easy, so I don't know if they're right. The silver bolt, the only one that's not, grade 8. You can get behind it, nut washer, yeah. Leave them loose. Those are literally super floppy. So let's put the bar in here and see. I don't know, see if it's right. I am so excited to see how these look. Well guys, I got both on. I got the flash on to show you. Like most of my jobs, I had to finish this in the shop at night because, dude, you gotta just note to, if you do this, put a pry bar in here. And I mean, I had everything I had prying on this and tapping in this bolt with a hammer. It was just off an 1/8 inch and I couldn't get the bolt through the hole. So that's what I had to eventually do, was just pry on it. But just look at these things from out here. Let me go to the other side. I clearly have a light blinding you. They look freaking killer, especially with the body lift, because it lifts the body up a little bit. You can actually see them. But yeah, either way, they're installed. I'm gonna torque everything down, and then in the daylight, when the sun's setting these right, I will actually get some good footage of what they look like. So I know usually when we install new parts on the truck, I take like cinematic footage of it and throw that together with some music, but there are 2 bars under the truck, so I'm realizing that's kind of hard to do. So I'm just gonna show you guys. So I kind of got the truck situated where the sun is hitting them, right? Look at how freaking sweet those look. I mean, the sun isn't directly hitting them, but the side profile of the truck looks absolutely sick in my opinion. I'm personally a fan of the old torsion bar drop lift kits that you can't really get anymore unless you find an old one. But I like seeing the bars hang down. I know it didn't really make sense for ground clearance, but yeah, whatever. So this is the non-torsion bar drop lift, so obviously they're tucked up tight. So having just some sort of bars under there, it looks cool. I like that, definitely, and it gives us something else to powder coat. The illusion cherry looks sick in the sunshine. And also, the truck, I'm not gonna say they made a big difference. There are 2 bars from the frame to the crossmember. I mean, what can it do? Maybe like an accident or extreme off-roading, it would do something. Driving around on the street, I don't feel any different, being honest with you. So for me, which was my purpose of getting them anyways, was more powder coat, more showing offness, and it's definitely sturdier for when I do, like, you know, going on our hunting property and stuff. So they're on there. What's wrong with more rigidity? There's nothing wrong with that. So like I said, I personally think these things look sick on here. With since I have the 3-inch body lifts, you can really see them, because you gotta think, if the body was 3 inches lower, the frame would be covered and you wouldn't even see them under there. So it almost looks like it's a torsion bar. It's freaking sick looking. Just stand back farther. The sun's hitting them. I don't know. What do you guys think? I absolutely love them. I think that was a great idea. For what they cost too. I mean, I think they're $100 on Rough Country's website, and then I've got $100 in powder coating, or $75, whatever it costs. Yeah. Yep, there. The lights hit them good there. I was standing in front of it before. Yeah, they look sick, in my opinion, obviously. So in the comment section below, let me know what you think about these. Dude, I definitely recommend them. If you have a Rough Country lift, why don't you just get these and powder coat them a cool color if you're into that, if you just like black suspension. It's something to sturdy up the front end, adds more strength. It makes sense. So, and they were very easy to install. Like I said on the last clip, just use a pry bar and pry them in the rubber bushings, and it went went really easy after I had the right tool. I didn't even think of that. So yeah, that being said, that's all this video is about. If you guys enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. A lot more to come on the truck.